Hello and welcome back to Doom 2 for MAP28, the Spirit World. Things are starting to get really difficult now in the Doom 2 levels. And we have two different pathways we can choose at the beginning here. Behind us as well is a door that requires the yellow key. We're going to go down the right pathway first. Now this is completely non-essential, you can skip over this part of the map entirely. I'm going to open this chamber here and you'll see it's a well lit room here. When I run for that chain gun though, the door that I've just opened is going to close behind me and the lights are going to go out. So I want to be quick here, grab that chain gun and quickly get out of the room. Then I'm just going to fire blindly into the darkness. There's enough enemies in there I don't need to worry about missing. Can't really see what I'm firing at. I think I got the Cacodemon there. So I can step in and I'm going to go to the back right corner here, where we have a switch that will turn the lights back on. Now there's a second switch in there that just turns the lights off again, so no reason to hit that. And we're done in this first monster closet there. I'm going to pull out my... we'll stick with the plasma rifle here, because when we step through this gap, various chambers are going to open up. I'm going to bring down those rebels first. Then with them dead, I can go back to my shotgun to finish off the Maculus. And lost souls. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. One more. Now, each one of the compartments that's opened up here contains its own secret, marked by the candles on the ground here. This one has a second Mancubus. We'll deal with him. Come on. Down he goes. Got a Berserk pack here. But I want to go back to our super shotgun for this second Revenant, or third Revenant rather. Grab these backpacks. This music sounds very Wolfenstein to me. And the third one, there's no candle at all, but it is here. Grab that Soul Sphere. And we can now begin the level proper, really. Now I'm going to go back to my BFG here for this next fight. I want to focus on the Pain Elementals first. Okay, that's them all down. Go back to my shotgun to finish off the lost souls. Okay, and then drop down into this area ahead. It's mostly just imps down here. It's not very threatening. This guy looks like he got taken out by a BFG already. Two rockets around this corner. Got them. Who threw that fireball a second ago? I definitely saw one come from behind me. Here it is. Back around this way. Take out the demons around this corner. Around imp as well. And then go to our BFG for this next fight. Okay, all taken care of. We're done in this room. The way forwards is pretty well hidden. It's not obvious where it is at all. It's this gap in the wall here. We can drop down this way, get into this fight with this Hell Knight who's come this direction. Normally he's not in this chamber. He's come from further ahead. And you'll see ahead of us a huge swarm of Arachnotrons down there. Let's pick off this Revenant first though. Then I'm going to pick up my BFG once again, because I want to go for the Pain Elementals around this corner. Deal with them. Back to our shotgun to kill the Hell Knight now. A ton of noise from all those Arachnotrons, but also down in this pool, Spider Mastermind. But that's not all. Now, at the end of this area here is a invulnerability. I want to grab that invulnerability as quick as possible. I'm also going to pull out my rocket launcher. Drop off into this area with the Spider Mastermind. Come on, he's got to be close to death. Jesus, he takes a lot of abuse. Okay, down he goes. But we're only halfway through because the second Spider Mastermind right here. This time though I'm going to use my BFG. Oh, just a single BFG there. I think the Arachnotrons will be the one damage from as well. Thankfully there was another invulnerability there. So continue to use our BFG to wipe these guys out. We've got a plasma rifle too. Ours to use. Finish him off with shotgun. Last one. With him dead, pick up the third invulnerability in this room, and I can come over here to restock completely on cells. There's even more cells there than I can carry from zero. Now there's a yellow door just here. We don't have the key for it, but we will do shortly. Up top here I can see a megasphere and another invulnerability. And on the back wall here, there's a scary looking face, and in front of it a sort of throne, which when we step onto it is going to lower this central column. Now there are a pair of well hidden switches up here. We're going to hit this one first, but we're going to have our plasma rifle out first. It's going to lower many enemies into this room. Then grab this vulnerability at the back there. Let's go back to our shotgun here. Save our precious ammo. Then I can go around collecting the ammo. And we're going to repeat the step into this chamber, ride it back up. This time I'm going to hit the switch on this side. I'm just going to open up this chamber here with a yellow key. I don't want to go into that staircase just yet though. Instead I'm going to step through the teleporter at the back here, which brings us out into this area with the invulnerability and the megasphere. Now I've got the yellow key, so I'm going to go back down the stairs here, through this door, pick up the goodies here, and back up top. Here's where we picked up our first invulnerability here. I think we've just taken 5 within the space of 5 minutes as well. Now I'm ready to go this pathway. Now this corridor is quite tricky because hidden in the corners, can't see him, won't let me in. It's the rat one directly at me here. There we go, I found my way in. I think I was not quite far along enough the wall to move in. But there's a second one just here as well. Be ready for that. Oh my god. Last guy. And that's all of them. Let's go to our chain gun because we've got so much ammo for it. Through this doorway. Actually, we'll go back to our shotgun just to deal with these specters. Okay, down the staircase we go, and we're coming out in this very familiar looking area. You'll see that this wall at the back here was a false wall where we had those demons. I'm not sure if you can head through it at the start. I think there's another wall behind it that maybe opens. Otherwise, you could skip a large chunk of this map with the spider masterminds. We need to go back up this elevator here. In fact, I'm not even convinced that elevator was always there. Let's go back around here. Be ready. I'm going to have my BFG ready. Because a huge fight on the right hand side here. Multiple specters and revenants. Finish off the last specters here. Okay, to our BFG. Here's the yellow door. Open it up. There's the red key. And ahead of us, tons of revenants. So let's fire rockets in. I think that's all of them. And it is. So we have to make our way back through the level towards the exit that we've passed by already, but it's well hidden. Pull out our chain gun here. Back through the false wall. Now there are 2 symbols in this area. If I shoot this left one, let's have our BFG ready once more before we enter this final chamber of the map to deal with these 2 archfiles here. Oh, come on. He should have been dead. Oh my god, I'm going to die myself. Alright. Archfiles are dealt with. There's a few more enemies. You can hear them walking about. They are down beneath us at this moment. When I go for this megasphere, they're going to rise up. So let's have the plasma rifle ready. Finish them off before they can get a shot off. Revenant first. And the Hell Knight. And that is us done with the Spirit World. It was a bit messy, but we made it through. Here's our exit. Let's see how we did. 100% kills, 100% items, 100% secrets as well. overall then, that is probably one of the most challenging maps we've yet done. Those 2 spider masterminds and that huge swarm of arachnotrons, that is a really tough fight. Yes, you have 3 invulnerabilities there, which makes it pretty straightforward, but unless you know where those 3 invulnerabilities are, you're going to take a lot of damage there, especially the first time you drop down and you've got those Revenants, Hell Knights and Pain Elementals joining the fight as well, attacking you from the other direction. Very easy to get overwhelmed there. So many Archvals throughout the map as well. I think we had 1 in that area with the Imps, 1 with the area with the Hell Knights where we picked up the yellow key after our 5th invulnerability, and then 2 more Archvals at the very end. I think I'm probably forgetting another one as well. And there's other tough fights as well. So many Revenants. That area where all the lights go out. The area as well with the 3 secrets where we went at the start. And that huge chamber filled with Revenants behind the red key that we picked up towards the end. Yeah, overall, very tough map. Sorry if my commentary went away a couple times throughout. There's something going on right now in my city. The 3 fire engines just went, or 3 sirens anyway, went past my flat. So I probably had to mute that area. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be back at 6 o'clock for the penultimate map of Doom 2. That will be the Living End. So I hope you'll join me tomorrow for that.